Greetings, families. Welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video, once again, is a combination Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso. I might add three or two together, but it's all good news. Niger, when the rain poured between last week or so, or 2 weeks ago, the country was divided into two. Burkina Faso happened, but it wasn't severe as Niger. Some journalists, when they, how they do it, when they hear something bad, they are quickly there to, complain in the name of reporting. And some people were, telling them how they are feeling. Some are not good, some are good. But as they all do it, they always put their people first. So I knew when Burkina Faso's one was repaired within a short time, I know they will also do something about it. The one between Mali and Burkina Faso was also fixed, and so Niger one also. They are in the process, almost completed, but now they can move in between the city and the villages because it was divided during rain. I was saying that they can use that water for irrigation. I don't know what they have done about it, but what I've seen, they are filling it up. So they will get there, like dividing it into two. So people will be able to cross between the city and the other towns and the villages, which is great news. Please watch this video and I'll be back. Thank you for your
Charge of
time.
the work. It was in accordance with the instructions of the head of state, Brigadier General Abdallah Manchani, concerning the rapid restoration of roads damaged by this season's exceptional weather conditions, and with the emergency plan drawn up by the Ministry of Transport and Equipment and implemented by the Agence de Maîtrise d'Ouvrage et Délégué de l'Entretien Routier et Moderne, that the head of the said ministerial department carried out this Tuesday morning. This visit to the Talk Boy village, located 82 kilometers from the capital, at Niamey or Alama, the corridor has been cut off by water. Here, the emergency work to enable road traffic to resume as soon as possible, entrusted to the military engineers, consists in building a bypass. College Major Salissum Hammond Salisu, accompanied by the governor of Tillabéri, also visited the workshop where containers to be used as skins are being strengthened. It's just traffic waiting for a real bridge to be built where the main road has been severed. We've come here today to encourage the Central Directorate of Military Engineering and all the staff who are working there, to encourage them and tell them how much the population expects this road to be repaired. People should be careful. The state is doing everything it can to restore it, and I believe that, in a short while, inshallah, this road will be up and running, enabling everyone to carry out their activities throughout the country. We have been instructed to identify the various difficulties encountered on our roads and to find solutions adapted to our realities and be able to implement them so that, at the very least, what we have experienced, we don't relive it interrupted for a few days. Due to the exceptional flooding of the corridor, road traffic on the various routes linking the capital to the interior of the country will soon be effective.
Well done to them. They have almost completed. I mean, when you see the first video that came out, it was scary. And the way the people were complaining, I said, no, I'm not going to share this video. They were saying that they don't get petrol. But you can just imagine if you get goods and services from one side and it's divided for a week, you can imagine what will happen. But thank goodness and congratulations to the leaders. It doesn't last. They found solutions to it and they are waiting to start moving around, which will be soon. And also, they've got great ideas about what to do about that place. So next time, this will not happen again. Let's move on to Burkina Faso. Yes, what happened during the weekend, it is still going on and they are working hard to put things together. The government is working to help the people so they will trust them again because it was planned to manipulate the people, to destabilize the country, to say that, you see, he cannot help you or they cannot help you. But their work, we all know, is in vain. They are traveling from village to village, from town to town, to assure the people that yes, they are with them 100%. Also, advise them on security matters and what to do, what not to do. One of our brothers said they should get some numbers, so if anything, they will call. Also, they should use some intelligent devices, so when something like that happens, it will be easy for them to detect. I'm sure somebody or someone will be reading those comments and be telling them what to do, because we know, we believe in them, that they know what they are doing. But sometimes there are little things that you might not think of. It's wake up call for all of us. We know what is going on there already, but that one was very close. It was very, very close. So they went there not only to talk, but also to give them food, advised them. The Minister of Defense was there and others to look after their animals as well, because it's not only the people that they deleted, they took some animals as well. Well, they have to eat in the bush where they are, how miserable they are over there. Please watch this video and I'll be back.
To undermine the dark forces? The message is brought to the requested community by a government delegation on August 28. The Ministers of State in charge of Defense and Communication, as well as the Minister of Animal Resources, also brought food to the fighting forces and resource persons. The point of the visit with Musaki, 3 members of the government at Mané in the province of Sanmatinga, the Minister of State for Defense, the Minister of State for Communication and the Minister Delegate for Animal Resources. The delegation talks openly with the various social strata. The aim was clear: to comfort the residents and, above all, strengthen the bonds of fraternity and solidarity. We carried, to locals? Any messages? For the sake of good cohesion and fraternity between us, the fighting forces made up of FDS and VDP engaged in the fight against terrorism in this part of Burkina. The Minister of State for Defense is talking about new directives. Directives which must be based on the involvement of the country's sons and daughters in regaining the integrity of the national territory. You too can pass on the related message? The directives that have now been given in terms of protection, in terms of fortifying our areas, and this is essential. People need to get involved so that we can do things for ourselves.
There was a lot of advices that he gave to the local people over there, comfort them, and also I'm sure that they will share some secret things that they will not share with us, which is fine. But the chief was happy and all the people seems to be happy. So we are grateful for that. Um, at a moment like this, sometimes doubt comes into people's mind. You cannot imagine losing your uh, I don't want to go there, but that's how it is. You can just imagine that. Anyway, I'm going to end this video with great news from Burkina Faso as well. This guy is a musician, is Pan-Africanist, and what he's doing, I like it. Please, I will not say much. Let's listen to him. I will be back. Thank
And in
you.
Ouagadougou, it's in the land of Thomas Sankara, whose ideological son he claims to be, that he puts himself on guard as the spirit of President Sankara resurfaces with the creation of the Sahel People's Alliance. My colonel assimilates Hassimi Belagari, my firm that take talk keep us. It was from his native Guinea that the man who wanted to run for the supreme magistracy in 2015 kicked off his Pan-African tour. Elie Kamona, who has been committed to his cause for more than a decade, denounced the words corruption, injustice, nepotism and mismanagement used in African countries. ES countries to show their leaders that they have made the right decision in bringing this aspirational alliance up to date. Since Africa decided, since our fathers decided to get together, decided to federate our states, it was not their decision but the one taken by the MSC countries. Because without the people's support, France could have bombed those countries and presidents wouldn't be in power.
I like what he's doing. Use whatever you can or whatever you have to tell story, to influence, to motivate others, which is great. Right now, our youth need something like this, because most people listen to R&B and whatever. You don't even know what they are talking about. All they are talking about is for others to, delete each other and the rest, stealing drugs and whatsoever. So I'm grateful that he came all the way to influence the youth with what he got. So I did a bit of research. I want to know him. And I found out that he's from Guinea, artist known for his work as a songwriter and a composer. He's very good in French, English, and Sozuni. I don't know what that is. Allows to create music with diverse language or lyrics. Elie Kamona began his musical journey as a rapper in the 1990s with the group called PNN. Great. Right now he creates positive Negro nature music, reggae. That's what he creates. So yes, he tell a lot of stories. He motivates us. Our fathers fought for freedom, and he's fully support of the AES, which I like. Please listen to him more, and I'll end this video here. My returning subscribers, my new ones, those who are passing by, God bless you all. I love you all. Thank you. I'm grateful for your support. I'm so grateful. Have a great day. Till anything come my way, I'll be here to share it with you. Please like the video, share it if possible.
Because without the people's support, France could have bombed those countries and presidents wouldn't be in power. Your wish is to take power indignantly. Guinea to be a member of Greece, because I have a political party within the framework of the elections in Guinea. If Elie Kamona has this great ambition, it's quite simply because he fell into a great deception, he says, with General Mamadi Doumbouya at the head of the Guinean transition. Because safeguarding territorial integrity was at 80%, one of the fundamental reasons that led to the address to take their responsibility. At home? That a president has served a third term, a third mandate that gagged and imprisoned his people. Today, instead of putting the quotation marks together, we're dividing them further. To denounce this art form, the reggae man with Pan-Africanist ideals uses tracks from his album such as CEDEAO, Sans Blag, Dassa or Africa, and also sends a message to his Tikanja counterpart denouncing freedom of expression and bullying in the AES space, and it engages Tikanja Ho, another artist, to take a look at the house. It's to tell him that when you ask, or when you say that there is no democracy and freedom in S countries, I think it's too much to ask of a system that is currently facing many challenges. I believe that the issues linked to the game go beyond those linked to our individual freedoms. The 18-track album also describes the balance of power between the West, which is trying to impose its hegemony through fascist democracy. It also raises the issue of Africa's development, with its leaders attached to imperialist ideals.
Thank you so much for listening up to this stage. He said a lot of things. I can listen to it over and over again. He talked about his leader in Guinea. We know who he's talking about. You know that person as well. He's also a military leader. Whatever he's doing there, I don't think he's happy about it. But he is here to support our leaders here, which is great. Thank you for your time. See you soon. Bye bye.